I'm very excited to see this area. I'm very excited to see this FPX composition. This is the sort of composition that is win more, and you need it to begin working out during the early stages of the game so that you can get a couple items onto these main carries, and then in these big team fights, you've got such great pick potential. It usually gets banned out. The Rumble, again, something that hits the ban table all the time, and so if you can make a win happen right here, you're going to feel very good about that. Losing would be terrible. Monkey dive.
There goes the dive. Vampire going to the back lane. Yachi maybe in some trouble, and Monkey dealing some damage. Vampire about to be taken away, and oh my god, these dives. Another tower shot by Yachi to down Vampire. This is a 1-for-1, and I don't know if it's worth for Team WE.
Let's see if everybody's able to get away, because IYY is going to be running in, and Taeyun has got himself into a bit of a rough spot, trying to trade this one back. Chunk of health right here off of Jachi's health bar, and this bottom lane continues to be explosive. Turning our eyes. No, never mind.
Another
not
dive.
turning our eyes.
Another dive, and I'm going to die in here. It's not me. All Yachi is gonna be taken down. Vampire grabs the kill that should have been shared with his AD carry, but this dive was it. This was the good dive.
WE as well. They have now got themselves about a 600 gold lead overall, and it's spread relatively evenly as well. Monkey got a little bit, Taeyun got a little bit. You're gonna
really difficult. You're trying to climb the Everest with no oxygen at all, or even worse, like you're trying to climb a higher mountain. IYY might be caught in here. There it goes, the cold board got Monkey in some trouble on the Fate Seal. Has been amazing. Dre takes down Cube. IYY is still alive, and I don't know how. They're trying to deal some damage with the Gatling gun, but the Gatling gun falling really short. Valkyrie is away from the threat. That's 4-2 for FPX, and they claim the first point for the boots upgrade.
Fate sealed into it. That's the combo we were talking about during draft. That's what you need to be able to replicate as FPX.
And going back to live, we're watching some fight coming through. Dway is with the sun, but IYY is still alive, kicking, sure, joining the fight. Taeyun with the Gatling gun, trying to punish Dway, who's level 6 already, so nobody's lagging here from FPXs, but the rebuild belongs to Team WE. Still the gold diff, not even 1k, but a decent gold diff considering the moment of the game we are right now. 2 void grabs going for Team WE, so another point. Neutral objective from Team WE. Kerr joins the fight once again, but TP is the answer Team WE gives to FPX. So this neutral objective goes to the red side.
Yeah, but look what Shear's allowed to do up in the top side of the map, and now everybody with a teleport available has left.
Top laners, I mean, you kind of assumed that Cube was gonna be left behind, considering the matchup that you chose to have, but beware, because Dre may be in some sort of trouble. It's also on top of Monkey's head. Vampire and Monkey against Dre, who's about to die. Karis jumping forward, and the last auto attack from Karis gets the kill. The Aurora grabbing the first kill for herself. Fate of the Arena King is already on her hands. IYY and company, the rest of them trying to go to the top side of the river. Vampire is some sort of trouble. Here comes the glacial prison from IYY. Vampire goes with the ultimate just to dodge that CC, and the Herald, the Reef Herald, being witness of all this violence there across the top side of the map. FPX trying to get away, or at least buy some time to get back online to rush the neutral objective. Vampire is so changed down. There it goes, the call of Lord God, as Cube is flanking the composition. Aurora jumping in between worlds and pulling some amazing amount of damage. The equalizer hub is really promising, but maybe not enough. Sheer and Yati trying to get away, but that series definitely, I assure you, is not enough at this moment of the game. The second game of their fate being sealed to a third one. What goes stronger?
I think that WE in Game 2s is so strong that it would be a 2-of WE win. Then again, just gonna jump away. I honestly have no... I feel like we have to see 3 games anyway, though, right? Like, there's no way that we don't get a third game. So maybe that means that FPX are gonna be able to get themselves back into this game. They're not down massively, right? They're only down by, what is that, 1,500 gold or so?
The bottom side of the river. Which is stronger, Game 2 Blessing or Prot 6 Game Curse? Well, I mean... let's see the magic. You know, magic ways are really mysterious. There it goes. The fight is going to be all over the Hextech Dragon, because the soul, I mean, it's one of those you kinda want no matter what. And Team WE, they have half their way onto that Hextech soul. FPX, I feel like they are not finding their way onto the fight. The neutral objective being rushed by Team WE, and there it goes. Equalizer promising again the Facial, and there it goes Dre's ultimate. Vampire about to die, and Yachi grabs the kill, but the call of Fort God keeping them away from the objective. This is Soul Point, Hextech Soul Point, going for Team WE, but that Fate Seal, oh my god, what have you done in there? That has been amazing. That's a double kill for the Yone. What is Trundle? It's a brawl. It's like Like a brawler, it's an assassin, it's a tank, or is it everything? There it goes, they're trying to pin down Dre once again. The fight, Care dealing some amount of damage. They are about to die in there. The pillar from Trundle knocking him down, but still alive. Care and Team WE is just taking this tower. But are they going to head to the Atakan?
I mean, they can try start this one up at the moment. They know exactly where Sheer is going to be. He's going to be pushing down on the bottom side of the map, and you've just forced Care to head back to base. He does not have teleport. Still, with the Hextech Rift, you're going to be able to get back to this one a little bit quicker. Here comes the remaining members of FPX. No, they decide that they're not going to be able to arrive anywhere near quickly enough, and that's a great snap call out of WE to be able to pick themselves up this key objective.
Well, Jettic is gonna spawn. It could have been Hextech's Soul, nonetheless, in 23 minutes into the game, went all straight forward to Team WE. That's a hell of an early solo. They are trying to make force and get into the bottom side. But Care may be cutting here. Monkey, the face still not the best in the world, and Vampire was waiting. Vampire was waiting and got the kill to his 80 carry. That's another tower there in the middle that is going to straight forward to Team WE. For right now, it's a 4v5 situation. Potentially, theoretically, the Drake should be really easy for them to take.
Absolutely, the resets are going to come through. Everybody going to be scraping together the last couple of items that they can before this Drake spawns. And let's see where everybody heads. Just giving this one up feels so bad, but without the fake steal, without the damage that Care has, it's so tricky to actually be able to do. IYY just tries to steal it.
I don't think so,
right? What?
Oh my god! IYY just did it! 13 HP.
Would be surprised if that one gets completed through. It should be Immortal being a full build, so you're probably not that far off of it at this point. Care jumping on forwards, and he's got support this time around. TP gonna come in to at least try to keep the mid laner alive, and this might be a return collapse.
Why, the ultimate, the best objective is not Vampire, definitely. And there it goes, they are playing volleyball with Sejuani. She's not even touching the floor, knockup after knockup, and right now you took the jungler away. Next to the Baron Nashor, it feels kinda easy for Team WE. The decision is right there. This is going to be a Baron Nashor call. Team WE trying to stop Sheer and the rest of the FPX's intentions in front of the river. Care joins the fight. Yin and Monkey were trying to take the neutral objective. This is a 5v4 situation. There goes Dre jumping into the back lane. Care with the Fate Seal, and that's amazing. Carrie's still alive, but not anymore. Carrie's took down Yachi, and Taeyun is gonna die against Sheer, who's 1v3 right now. Dre still standing, Sheer still standing, going golden, but going golden is not going alive. Sheer, what in the world have you done?
I mean,
that's been amazing. Their path onto the river is not gonna be an easy path to face check. IYY going forward, trying to get a good ultimate. The double nugget from the side of Earn, and IYY there's not there anymore. Dre with the ultimate out for another amazing Fate Seal. Care dealing tons of damage, but definitely falling short. Yachi with the ultimate. Oh my god, sorry. I respect the attempt, but you're not gonna be enough. The electricity wasn't that stunning this time, and Team WE pulls off a full ace in here, and maybe this is it.
Yeah, this should be the end of the game. This should be WE pushing themselves to a game #1 victory. A place that they really haven't been too often so far this split. It comes off of the back of a little bit of a mistimed Care and Sheer. Their ultis just don't land at the same time. And WE with their 3k gold lead are just going to walk this one through. They're going to be 1-0 in this critical series versus FPX.
I want to volley down that Kaisa no matter what. You have kind of a narrow window of opportunity to take her down, and maybe that's during the laning phase. You want to outrange her, you want to punish her, and maybe you want to go to that misfortune, that bullet. We do not have a first blood. Oh, the enemy shop, not good from Care, but I'm surprised. Maybe I'm calling the odds on top of Care. There goes the Dreadline Monkey jumping on top of the Talia, going through ultimate, Nautilus ultimate on top of Monkey. Karis needing to flash away, and there goes the first blood for Yachi with the 4th bullet, and there he goes, another seismic show from Care. That's a double kill for the Jin, who was behind, but not anymore, I guess.
No, that's going to be a great injection of gold right into Jack's pocket. He's going to be very happy to have picked that one up. They're going to be able to turn around and grab the grubs as well, our FPX. And as we were just praising what WE had been able to do, all of a sudden things snap back. And I hope we get a replay of this one, because this was an aggressive play from WE. They were trying for this play. Actually, they're only going to be able to grab one of these grubs. The second set should reset. And FPX, they're bringing all their members in. They want to fight.
Everybody's invited to this party. There goes the Curtain Call, and Skarner grab the third kill. That goes all the way forward to FPX. Is Monk in some kind of trouble? There goes Tibers, also invited to the fight and to the party. Vampire with the double E being so on point. But there goes Yachi with the W, sniping it away and grabbing another kill for himself. And that's the third one for a Jin that, honestly, the laning phase, what was that? I don't remember it.
Yeah, who cares about whatever happened 5 minutes ago, right here, right now.
This is behind Taeyun, but who cares about CSs if you can get kills? The fight over the Hextech Dragon, the first of the game. There it goes. IYY trying to make its way into the bottom side of the river. The neutral objective goes to Skarner. FunPlus and Justin Dre and the Seismic Show is lethal to Vampire. IYY is the one grabbing the kill. Monkey so changed down, and there goes Sheer joining the fight. The public execution on top of Annie. Another dread line from Nautilus to divide the fight until you needing to flash away and get away as fast as possible. This game is not looking good for Team WE. What were you expecting? A quick 2-0? No.
I mean, it's
but now you jinxed it, right?
Oh, I hope so.
Isn't that how it works?
So. Nah, to be fair, I do actually want another game of this series because this one's sad. This is FPX so far ahead. WE actually just going to be able to jump right here. Jachi's just dead. Okay.
Flash stun, and there's not Jin anymore. He had no cleanse, so you cannot cleanse that away. They got absolutely nothing in there. Even though they're still, I mean, here it goes, Jorik punishing the structure. And it's going to be the first start of the game.
Yeah.
They're gonna get the point, which is absolutely important if they want to fight over those boots with FPX. FPX, on the other side, FPX just need a neutral objective. It's not that far from them. Blossom Vampire, count minions. We'll always need to count minions, and Sheer is gonna be taking down Vampire. Is gonna die. Vampire is gonna die, and dives are always messy, aren't they?
Yeah.
Dives are always messy, but just one soul. Considering that you got 2 towers out of it.
Someone gonna base.
Here? What?
Okay, Care's come back, but I mean, this tower might actually go down. You don't have the most damage available to you at this point in the game. No, okay, they are gonna be able to stop this one.
I don't know. I mean, Joy is gonna get away. Honestly, it was dangerous. Kaiser was zoned by Delia's ultimate that she could join the fight with the Killer Instinct, which was not that.
It's a massive injection of gold. That pulls them back within 1,000 gold of their opponents. They're also going to be able to snap engage right here onto the Drake. Herald going to go down onto the mid lane. This should be the mid lane tier 1 tower picked up. I'll be honest though, if you're able to stop the tier 2 from going down, tier 2 tower and a Drake, that's worth it here for WE. Nah, they're not going to be able to stop it though.
No.
Shame.
It's impossible for them to actually clear the way, considering that it's 4 members from FPX's pushing the mid lane.
Exactly, the driving. We've had excellent driving so far today. Exactly what we wanted to get to see right here. And that's going to be another tower going down. Now, while we were watching that Herald being taken solely by FPX and the big push.
So important for FPX to deliver into neutral objectives. Monkey may be in some kind of trouble. W from Yachi, not good. Monkey still standing strong. There we go. TP's coming. TP's falling down from both teams. Kari's joining the fight. And there goes T-Burst. And there goes the and this is the dream fight for Team WE. But even though I don't know if it's gonna be enough, there it goes. The anchor on top of the enemy, but Taeyun is still free, doing some damage. Taeyun with the flash forward. Taeyun so aggressive. This is how he loves to play, isn't he? Just he's gonna be taken down, and I see absolutely nothing. Okay, the play before from FPX was absolutely madness, but this is a quadra kill for Taeyun. This is a quadra kill for the Kai'Sa. After losing everything in the map, after losing everything in the mid lane, they go and do an ace.
Yeah, that was beautiful right there from WE. Over-aggressive from FPX, trying desperately to get that catch onto Monkey. He still got flash up. He was going to be able to survive in that situation. You talked about it during draft, right? The Pantheon has so much survivability in the game at the moment. It's absolutely disgusting. Around quadra kill. Hang on, we're jumping to live into another fight.
They are fighting all the time. Kira trying to do some damage as well. And the Tribers being sewn away by FPX's T-Burst joining the fight. And the Dame as well because everybody is invited. IYY is going to be taken down by Taeyun, grabbing another kill. The Kai'Sa out of hands. This is going to be the Atakan call, and beware because this is not going to be that easy like in the last game. There it goes. Pantheon secures it. Easy Atakan. No one can throw so far.
This Drake, second Drake for FPX, will be going down nice and easily. They need to make sure they run away, though, because WE are on the hunt. TP, look at that.
I don't know if they're going to be able to run away, because look at that TP really deep into the enemy jungle. Okay, Annie's respecting Ace. The Team WE pulled through. The Taeyun pulled through. That's been it. That's been the blow, the final blow for this series so far. There it goes, another tower there in the middle lane. The gold div has been skyrocketing to Team WE. We saw it again, the gold div grab.
And a half until the next Drake is on the board. For right now, they're just trying to give enough cover to allow Cube to keep pushing,
Vampire.
but there's a lot of darkness.
Oh,
Vampire.
they saw the trick,
What?
they saw the trick, but the Bob Lawson has been amazing. No matter what, even from the
Taeyun.
but maybe he got that little beat carried away. No, the flash is absolutely stunning. There goes the seismic shove. He's gonna be taking down the kill on top of the Kaisa, but the fight is already over for FPXs. There it goes, Monkey jumping forward. If Kaisa is not there anymore, it's no problem. They have more threats for the FPX's composition. This is it. Is this it? Bloxer, Team WE pushing on through the mid lane. They're gonna take the inhibitor in there, and Vampire and the rest of them are trying to push, and then to this game, the E from Vampire being dodged by Sheer. They're still standing strong. There it goes. The first Nexus tower is gonna be taken away. Cube is being tanking a lot of damage, and there we go. Sheer is alive, and I don't know how.
The game is going to continue on for a little bit longer, but they do stop the Baron from going over to FPX,
Round
and now
2.
they're going to be able to start it up.
There goes round 2, another Baron Nashor call, but this time the Curtain Call is trying to deny it, but there it goes, Pantheon has another plan, the W, tanking it on the other side of the fight, Taeyun dealing some damage and taking down Sheer. There it goes, Monkey jumping forward, a stun on top of Jue's head, and still his Skarner has been absolutely obliterated. Cube with the shovel on top of Karaskar, and there it goes, the lead, definitely not gonna be enough, and that's an ace, and this is it. It's gonna be a 2-0, and that one probably is particularly happy that her team is grabbing the 2-0 so far against one of their direct rivals in the Ascent group. Team WE not making it to the third game, they only needed 2.
They only needed 2 indeed, Noah. WE, they snap their curse, they win a game 2 as they love to do, and they don't send us to a game number 3.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.